Not globally minded, not hungry enough? Singaporean leadership in global companies have gained more visibility amongst Singaporeans this past year. But can we do more? Today, we meet Mr. Wong Kee Joo, the first Singaporean CEO of HSBC Singapore. His journey across the globe offers valuable insights.
I think for my own personal career journey, it was one where I had lived and studied in Singapore quite a fair bit, never had a chance to go overseas to experience an overseas education. But when I started working and was in the banking industry, I realized that I was meeting a lot of international clients, and my experience in terms of relating to them on their international challenges was pretty limited. So when that opportunity came, I said I should go out and explore the world, right? I gave it a chance to broaden my scope of exposure, learn the new cultures, and really to understand and to be more relatable to clients. So if I use an analogy with people, it's about going to the country, investing the time, learning the culture, understanding their motivations, and utilizing your knowledge, I guess through time, right, to bring out the best in the people that you're working with. I think all this, right, has really been a huge recipe of success for me coming back to Singapore and utilizing the same recipe to drive the teams and to ensure that we encourage them and bring out the best in them, right, so that they can bring the best to our clients. I would say that I think reflecting back, one would have been to be maybe a bit more decisive when you're making decisions. And sometimes you realize that you might not have 100% of the information, but you hesitate, right? And being the typical Singaporean so that we are, we sometimes think that we need 110% of information before we can make a decision. So looking back, I would say that I would have been a bit more decisive, maybe with the 70% of information provided. I would have ventured to be decisive to make things happen much faster. The other area is just to take better self-care. When you're out and you're motivated and you love your job, sometimes it's a bit challenging to think around spending time to look after yourself, your mental health, right, and your well-being and the people around you too. So if I were to turn the clock back, I would say I'd probably spend a bit more time investing into the mental health of yourself personally, right, and the people around. Number one, right, I think we need to let go of the fact that there always has to be a safety net, right, and venture forward with a bit of confidence in your own capabilities. Once you have confidence in your capabilities, venturing offshore is one where you will realize that a safety net is not always required, right? Understanding that the need to go overseas at times enables you also to broaden your career options. And the world is evolving. It isn't the same as it was a few years ago, especially post-COVID. You realize the better connected you are, across regions, the better connected you are, across cultures and geographies, and understanding the challenges that different companies and businesses are going through gives you a better ability, I think, to navigate this new environment, right? It really helps you unpack, right, your potential. Another thing that I would like to share is really just having a positive mindset and not having a fear of the unknown. Take it as an adventure. You got to seize the day. There's so much for us to learn as we go overseas. I would say that with that positive mindset, combine it with a growth mindset too, in terms of how it will help you on a personal basis, for your own careers, but for yourself as a human being, experiencing new adventures, right? So I think we just have to seize the day and have the courage to move forward.